Welcome to ThinkTankFables. Let's dive into some intriguing and insightful facts. Thanks for tuning in. Did you know that certain sex positions can affect a man's ability to maintain an erection? When a guy finds it challenging to stay firm, it's advisable to avoid positions where gravity works against him, like the girl on top position. This is because his penis might have a tougher time staying erect in such circumstances. Men and women have their own unique tendencies when it comes to love and intimacy. Men tend to fall in love more quickly than women, while women often fantasize about romantic settings like idyllic islands. Men, on the other hand, tend to focus more on physical attributes. Here's a fascinating tidbit. Hugging a woman for 20 seconds can improve her happiness and self-confidence. And did you know that when a guy is turned on, his sweat becomes saturated with chemicals linked to female arousal? It's all part of the intricate world of human physiology. During sexual activity, men's beards can grow faster than usual due to increased blood flow and excitement. For a more intense climax, consider raising your hips slightly and squeezing your PC muscles just before reaching the peak of pleasure. Speaking of voices, women often speak in higher pitch tones when conversing with someone they find attractive. It's a subtle but intriguing aspect of human interaction. Every vagina has its own unique scent, with the first inch or two of the vaginal canal having the most nerve endings and being the most pleasure receptive. Embrace your individuality, and remember, it's okay not to dwell on that drunken night when you slept with someone you don't remember well. Surprisingly, 73% of women admit to having at least one one-night stand in their lives. Millennials, in particular, have some interesting statistics related to their sexual habits. Approximately 70% of them have sex at least once a week, with 76% losing their virginity by the age of 18. As people age, their attitudes towards protection can change. The older you get, the less you may bother with condoms, but remember to prioritize safe practices. Speaking of pH levels, the vaginal pH balance is around 4, the same as wine, tomatoes, and beer. It's a unique aspect of the body's chemistry. When it comes to intimate accessories, the majority of people, 68%, don't use vibrating devices during sex. However, 38% opt for lingerie, and 28% incorporate massage oils into their sexual routines. Everyone has their preferences. Most gynecologists agree that masturbation is healthy and normal. It offers safe sexual pleasure, releases stress, boosts mood, and helps strengthen pelvic floor muscles. A whopping 94% of men and 83% of women indulge in this self-care practice. Sex positions vary between genders, with men favoring doggy style, followed closely by missionary and cowgirl. Women, on the other hand, prefer missionary, followed by doggy style and cowgirl. Hair around the vaginal area grows for only about 3 weeks, while the hair on your head can grow for up to 7 years. Hair dynamics are quite different in different parts of the body. Here's a quirky fact. Drinking 3 cups of coffee a day has been linked to breast size reduction in some women, as noted in a study published in the British Journal of Cancer. During sexual arousal, women's bodies undergo some interesting changes. Nipples perk up, with 34% of female millennials finding them the most sexually arousing part of their body. The neck, 28%, back, 15%, and stomach, 4%, also have their moments. Millennials are known for their adventurous spirit, as 78% have had sex in the living room and 64% in the car. It seems they are not confined to the bedroom for their intimate escapades. Painful sex after a woman loses her virginity can be normal, but communication and comfort are key to a satisfying intimate experience. Interestingly, older women with larger breasts tend to be more sexualized than those with smaller breasts. It's a reminder that society's perceptions of beauty can vary widely. Finally, an amusing anecdote. One patient visited a gynecologist with a peculiar complaint. Vines were growing out of her vagina. Upon examination, it was discovered that a sprouted potato was the culprit. The patient had inserted it on advice from her mother as a misguided form of contraception. Thanks for joining us on Think Tank Fables, where we explore the curious and thought-provoking aspects of life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more engaging content.